These are 10 things Ronaldo owns that cost more in your life, and first up is $800,000 purchase that literally set a world record while playing for Juventus. Ronaldo got the bag of a lifetime $117 million deals. But we just had to buy something crazy, and that's why he hit up his jeweler and buy the most expensive watch in Rolex history, a 500 kg MT. Masteris Rally completely covered in baguette cut and honeycomb diamonds. Listen, $800,000 on one hand are literally the cheapest things in this video. What if it told you Ronaldo owns something so expensive? It literally needs 24/7 security in a museum in 2017. Ronaldo is well on his way to winning back-to-back Ballon d'Ors, and in celebration, designer Daniel decided to create something special. He knew Ronaldo just opened up his very own CR7 museum, so he created something one-of-one customized CR7 Nike cleaves. And would it really be Ronaldo's if they weren't ear in a glacier? The cleats were design. Ned Toby exclusive, and the only other athletes I've heard of with diamonds on their feet are LeBron James and Dwayne Wade, which just like Ronaldo's were completely covered in diamonds. And those cost $4 million, but just look at the difference Wade still got. I renew those cleats. Man, there's areas and they refuse to make Ronaldo's price public, because he's a rare human being. And that's why Ronaldo is the only athlete in the world spending millions to literally save his fans' lives. Right after Ronaldo won his third Ballon d'Or, it should have been one of the proudest moments, so his life but hats when he found out some disturbing news. One of his biggest fans was suffering from a rare brain disorder, and Ronaldo's a man of the people, so sent the family $100,000 for the boy's surgery, and that donation literally saved the boy's life. Once the story became a trending topic, Ronaldo fans found out that he's secretly been saving kids all over the world, and just a few years later, Ronaldo even decided to auction off all 5 of his Ballon d'Or to donate his earnings to the Make-A-Wish Foundation and save kids with terminal illness. Says combining the surgeries he's paid for in each Ballon d'Or, or selling for around $700K, has spent around $3.5 million just taking care of his fans. And it's all been covered up by the hundreds of millions she spent on things like these. But before we get to those, first we gotta talk about the girl that's cost Ronaldo $4 million, because lately he's getting around $500,000 a week after taxes, and he's realized that's way too much money to be iced out. One, his girl Georgina stuck alongside him through everything, and they've then started a family, so Ronald decided it's time to bless her after he caught her commenting on an Instagram post from Cartier right then. And there he knew the perfect gift to pop the question. This diamond ring is the most expensive engagement ring of any football player ever, $872,000. And Georgina was so happy right when Shigetica had to drop a post revealing the masterpiece. And I'm sure behind the scenes he's been paying Ronaldo back big, cause lately Georgina has been spotted rocking $60,000 Patek Philippe's $50,000 diamond bracelets. And here in 2021, Ronaldo bought their $140,000 custom Louis Vuitton jewelry trunk that's literally bigger than their kids. Georgina's entire jewelry collection is worth around $4 million. So it's safe to say her days of working cash registers, the Gucci store, are long. Gauze, whenever she ain't getting a C, she's getting wet on Ronaldo's $1 million purchase back in 2020. Right after Ronaldo won his second straight Serie A, just had to splash out literally, and he spent over 12 months this yacht has 5 cabins, 6 bathrooms, a kitchen bar. It meant there's heiress, and Ronaldo and his family take so many vacations. This yacht's damn near a mansion on the water. But when you're making almost $2,000 an hour, you can afford to live like that. And that's why Ronaldo has one of the most expensive car collections of any athlete ever. Growing up, Ronaldo dreamed of being behind the wheel of his favorite cars. 2003, right when he went pro, he instantly copped his first car, and that was the start of a $30 million addiction. Once he started stepping his football game up to a new level, his car collection got ridiculous: Rolls Royces, Lambos, Porsches, Mercedes, Bentleys. I'm not kidding. Ronaldo made it a tradition to buy at least one new car every single month, and lately his obsession started making his teammates pissed. In early 21, Ronaldo decided to skip training for an exclusive Ferrari event. They flew to Italy's factory where they dropped something rare for $2 million. And listen, this Ferrari man's SP1 is so exclusive, you can only buy a Ferrari lady use. Of course, Ronaldo did one, but there was a problem. His teammates got so mad at him for skipping training, they damn to refused to play. So a few months after Ronaldo was transferred and decided to get in trouble once just wasn't enough, and hit the car dealership again. Ronaldo just signed a $72 million deal and set aside $60K for some new whips of Bentley Flying Spur and a Lamborghini or a Cerite. When paparazzi saw Ronaldo and these didn't, they made sure their cameras were flashing. And when Man U's managers O's addiction of pulling up in new cars and how he was getting so much attention, he literally banned all Man U players from driving any supercars so as long as they're on the club. So until Ronaldo's contract's up in 2 years, his entire 30 million collection is forced to collect dust. I already know he's mad about his garage's most prized possession, a $19 million. Only 10 ever made Bugatti Shinto. Just look at this thing, man, it looks like it could transform and fly away. But 236 mile, a hit just ain't fast enough for that. Sometimes Ronaldo needs to go 600. And that's literally what led him to setting a world record, making a $6 million purchase. Ronaldo constantly has to travel from country to country, and when he found out Messi was flying around in this, Ronaldo just had to do him dirty, 32 dirty, so he went out and caught the most expensive plane of any football player ever, a custom GF Stream G650 jet branded with his own CR7. Log on, other than traveling faster than any car, what other perks come with spending 32 mil while on the inside? Wi-Fi, microwave, ovens, refrigerator, and to make things even crazier, this ain't even Ronaldo's only private jet. These also caught the Gulfstream G200, but his time he wanted to save a little money on his rainy day planes, so he spent just 28 million in Ronaldo's second on, put him alongside athletes like Floyd Mayweather and Michael Jordan, some of the only athletes with more than one jet. But Ronaldo's used to be in an exclusive category, causer. Right after he signed a $1 billion deal, what he bought cost so many millions. The only people who have were him and Donald Trump. And now that we're getting into Ronaldo's top 3 most expensive purchases, however, this is where things actually get crazy. Oh, Nede, when he traveled to San Sebastian for a game against Saudi, came up with a gazillion-dollar plan. Ronaldo's team pulled up to this hotel, and right when he saw the place, it was love at first sight. But instead of just embracing the experience, Ronaldo was actually inspired. He hit up his boys back home and had them start sketching out designs to create his very own CR7-themed hotels. And not long after, he had them built in front of Lisbon, New York, and Paris. These hotels cost Ronaldo over $40 million each. And if Ronaldo is spinning over 40, Amazon were his F. And stay, just imagine how him and his family live. Well, let me give you a hint, that cost way more than 40 Mittal started back in 2003 when he got this first career check. When all the ain't like people you and I know living in their mom's basement. Right when Ronaldo got a chance to move out, he did cope an insane 7,000-foot mansion, and for it being his first crib, it was pretty crazy. 6 bedrooms and bathrooms, awful-sized gym, movie theater indoors, swimming pool, and a jacuzzi. With it only being worth 4 mil, this was just the beginning of Ronaldo's spending problem. Right when he signed with Real Madrid, had decided to upgrade, and while he gave you a tour coming in, this is where I live, let's go. I love this doggy. You know what? Because it's always quiet. Cristiano play football, we have the nets, there is already there, and we create here the Christmas tree. Because soon, hold up, let me wipe off my glasses, real quick. Did I just see this man of a basketball hoop, 2 pools, and an entire football field in his backyard? Man, what the hell am I doing my life? But listen, this ain't even close to Ronaldo's most expensive home. If you want to see it, stay tuned.